this is $1.20. And yet I value this more than I value this, more than I value this, and more than I value this. In fact, the dime has become probably the most important symbol in my family's life. 11 years ago today, my grandpa Dave, he passed away. And this is a video I made 2 years ago talking about all the amazing lessons I learned from him. Amazing character that Grandpa Dave was. I wanted to switch things up a little bit. Now, my mom, she's into the whole voodoo world and spiritual stuff. And truthfully, I've become very open-minded with it. And she was at a medium, and the medium was talking about, okay, do you know a Dave? And my mom was like, yeah, I know a Dave. That's my husband's dad. And that was, he was in the room, and she said that Dave always leaves dimes for all of the grandkids around. Look at what I found on the table here. They always appear when you really need a moment of clarity, when you really need to be seen, to be heard. They just mean so much to me because you're not ever truly alone. You're always being guided and supported by those who love you most. June 12th every year is what we call Dave's Day. And it's the day of his passing, and we all get together to do things that we used to do with him, just to celebrate him, to get together. And it's one of my favorite days of the year, every year. Look at the hair.
Look at the hair. Do you like our hair?
Quite a few of them coming in. Wait, in a children's facility? What the? Oh, never mind. Look at the size of this table. Grandma, Mom, Auntie Kathy, who I live with, Bob, and my Australian cousin, Lucky. So obviously Dave's Day is a very important day in our family, and I feel like we both learned a lot from him during his time.
For sure.
What do you think is a lesson that you'd want to pass on that he had taught you?
Man, there's a lot of things I think that I learned from him, many of which I probably can't pass along. Drinking Black Russians during Grey Cup, probably not a good idea. But I'd say the one thing that I learned from him, and like, I wouldn't say that there was a lot of things that, it was like, hey, he sat me down and he's like, here, this is a lesson I want you to learn. I just got it from watching him live and how he was with people. And so it didn't matter who you were, whether you were somebody who was cleaning a washroom, somebody that was serving our table, somebody you're working with, family, friend, buddy, whatever. Like, he always took the time to get to know people and ask them questions and give them time of day where maybe others wouldn't. And that was always something that really stuck with me. It's something that just makes me feel good to do. I enjoy getting to know other people because I saw the joy that my dad had in doing it, and see others that just like to share their story and tell their story. So I'd say for me, that's the one thing, the first thing that popped into my head. Like I said, there's a million lessons that I got just from watching him live his life. But, and the importance of family. And I think that's a really cool part about what Dave's Day is on June 12th, is that we all get together. And we have gotten together since he passed away 11 years ago, and we'll continue to do that. And that's part of his legacy because he was such a big family guy.
Yeah, it's such a special day, and all the stuff we do is usually around things that we used to do with him back when, he was taking us out and stuff. Probably can't hear anything now. Look at what I just found. After Run Club. Literally just found this, and I will be posting about the vlog tomorrow, but this exactly proves the point of this video. It's crazy. Hey, who's this guy?
Getting ready for work.
Now look, I don't know what your own beliefs are with this type of stuff, and I know for me, I was so skeptical at first about the validity of finding dimes and the validity of there being life after death and all this sort of stuff. But regardless of what you believe, I just take solace in the fact that every day I think of my grandpa when I find a dime, and it's just this type of knowing that I'm being guided on this journey. It makes you realize that you have a bigger impact on people than you think, and it's a constant reminder to me to be kind and to always do the right thing and to always try to be like Dave, because he was always that person. He was someone who would always go above and beyond to make people feel heard, as my dad said, and it's just very special to get to think about those who have lived before us and really add so much substance to the everyday life that we live. I have this tattoo here, which started as a quote, and the quote was that legacy is planting seeds in a garden you'll never see. And to me, the dimes are indicative of that Dave may not realize the impact he's had on me, but all the people he has impacted in his life is shining through, and I get to keep living on that message. Hope you all had a wonderful day. This is episode 3 of the vlog, and now I'm going to be going into here to edit. See you tomorrow.